Hello, Photoshoppers. We are in week 3. By now, you should have access to Photoshop and you should have completed the Adobe Photoshop tutorials assigned in week 2. Now, don't worry if you didn't get everything that was demonstrated in those tutorials. That wasn't the purpose of having you go through them. The purpose of having you go through those tutorials was just to get you familiar with some of the basic techniques of Adobe Photoshop. Things like selecting and layers and stuff like that. But if you didn't grasp it all, don't worry. We are going to go over those things often. So, right now, what I'd like to do is introduce you to week 3. Your instructor for week 3 is going to be Professor Brian Bosco. You met him in the beginning of the course, a little video we did to introduce the course. And if you didn't notice then, you will notice in these upcoming videos that he's a little strange. Now, he is a fantastic instructor and he is a pro at Adobe Photoshop. But again, he's a little weird. I'm warning you. But that's okay. It's going to be good. Brian, this week, is going to take you through selecting and transforming. Selecting, if you remember, is choosing pixels. Transforming is taking that selection and doing something different with it, such as make it bigger, make it smaller, rotate it. All of those things that are going to manipulate, maybe not change the color or things like that, but manipulate the selection we call transforming. In the videos that Brian does, pay special attention to the select and mask workspace. That is something that you are going to be using all of the time in Photoshop, so start getting used to it now. And also, don't just rely upon the videos that I do or the videos that Brian does for your learning. We have resources available for you. I've got links in the resource section. And if you just do Google searches, you're going to find so much stuff on Adobe Photoshop. So I encourage you to go out to other educational sources for Photoshop. YouTube is great, of course. But any of these other places you want to go to learn more about Photoshop. So again, don't just rely upon what we're doing in this class. It's helpful if you run into problems or you're trying to figure something out to search with the keyword Photoshop and then search with 2019 in the search criteria so you don't get older versions of Photoshop. And then the keyword to whatever you're trying to figure out. You're searching Photoshop 2019 free transform. You do that, you are going to get a ton of resources that are available to you that are probably just little short videos that will give you a quick understanding or a quick reinforcement of how to use those techniques. So anyway, that's all I have for you in introducing week 3. I hope you have fun. I hope you learn a lot. I'll see you again soon.